Hey beauties, I'm Marcus with Epic Life Gaming, and I'm bringing you guys a new update, all of them in one video. So I did the Tesla and the the Valkyries in my videos, but they kept coming out with new updates, sneak peeks, so I decided to wait and just do all the updates in one video. So we're excited about that. Get ready to check them all out. So we're going to start off first with the first sneak peek that they came out with, and that was the Tesla Tower. The new Tesla Tower level 8 is going to be 99 damage per second with a hit points of 850, a range of 7 tiles, and does 2 times the damage to P.E.K.K.A still. So that does 198 damage to the P.E.K.K.As. So in that video, I thought, what are the P.E.K.K.As going to do about that? What's going to be Supercell's answer? So to see that, I'll talk about that a little bit later. To see the Tesla Tower in action, go to Simon Tay's video. He does that video for you guys. The second part of the update that they came out with was you can copy the current layout of your base currently to your war base in just one button. Previously, like right now, you had to go to your war base and completely restructure your whole war base. Even though if you liked your current layout, you just had to copy it all over again. Now you can just copy it in just one button. So that is going to be awesome and something for everybody in this new update. The second sneak peek that they came out with was a Valkyrie new ability, which will now take the Valkyrie, which does splash damage to buildings, the only unit to do that, and will now go the extra mile to walk in between the buildings and take out multiple buildings at once. That is awesome. Uses its ability to its full potential, and hopefully this makes it so the Valkyrie is used, because it's a useless troop right now. Not anybody uses it. They could take the Valkyrie out of the game and no one would have any complaints about it. So hopefully with this new update, the Valkyries will actually be used. And if you want to see the Valkyries in action, go ahead and go to Daddy's video. He does the Valkyries in action. All right, another update they came out with was to rearm all your traps and reload all your defenses. You can just tap the town hall and reload it all with just one button. It wasn't too much of an issue before. You just had to click on like all your traps or one of your traps and you could hit the reload all traps button. Now you can reload your defenses and all traps in just one button by clicking on the town hall. That is going to be pretty useful. Not the biggest, change to the game, but that's going to be awesome. Another update, the day 3 update they came out with was the improved jump spell and a level 3 jump spell. So now the new jump spell is going to redirect all your troops and redirect them basically to the point of least resistance. Before, if you broke through a wall, your troops would go through the open part of the wall because that was a point of least resistance. Now the jump spell will be treated as such. So hopefully that helps with the new jump spell, because before the jump spell was rarely used. I've seen it used more recently than before to help giants. Once they got into closer to the center of the base, people would drop down the jump spell and they could jump into the center of the base. So hopefully this helps it a little bit more. The level 3 jump spell will be a minute long duration, and it looks like the new jump spell will be only 7 tiles wide instead of the old one, which was 10 tiles, which will pinpoint more precisely of where you want your troops to go. So hopefully that's a little more useful. And if you want to watch the jump spell in action, go to Galadon's page. He has a jump spell video for you guys. Now, another update they came out with was the troops will attack the same wall. Before, the troops would attack different walls, and whoever broke a wall first, the troops would follow that wall into the base. Now the troops will focus on the same wall and break through the wall even faster. Hopefully this doesn't make walls even weaker, since walls are so expensive and take so much time to upgrade. Hopefully this doesn't make the walls even weaker, because it takes so much to upgrade them. it will be almost useless now if it's even weaker, and they might need to do something with the walls, maybe make them cheaper, which we would all agree would be helpful for us, since walls are one of the most time-consuming part of your base. The day 3 or the day 4 upgrade or sneak peek was a new P.E.K.K.A level 5, which was an answer to the level 8 Tesla Tower. Now the new P.E.K.K.A level 5 will have a damage per second of 380 and a hit points of 4,500. So that's a pretty powerful, beastly troop, level 5 P.E.K.K.As. The cost will be 50,000 elixir to train one up with a training time of 45 minutes. So hopefully this makes it worth it, because that is a long time and a lot of elixir to upgrade those. If you want to see the level 5 P.E.K.K.As in action, go to Godson's page. He has that for you guys. One of the next sneak peeks was the Hog Riders will take increased damage from giant bombs. So hopefully this levels the playing field, especially in clan wars. We all know Hog Riders are the most used troop in clan wars. So hopefully this levels out the playing field, especially in clan wars, and maybe switches up the troops that are used. All right, the next big sneak peek, the day 5, was the new Clan War Live replays. Now you can watch your clan attacks live as they happen. Before, it was pretty suspenseful. If someone was attacking, you wouldn't be able to watch them. You would have to wait till they were completely done to see if you guys won or lost, or if you took the lead or not. Now you can watch people as they attack live. This adds a little more pressure to the people who are attacking, since you can watch and see what they're doing, if they're doing great, if they're doing horrible. So that will change it up a little bit. And that is pretty awesome. It's only the 2 of the changes that they have in Clan Wars, so now it isn't such a big focus in the updates. I think they got it pretty nailed on Clan Wars. All right, so the biggest and last sneak peek that Supercell had, and the biggest one of them all, is the new heroes, abilities, and everything that they have with the heroes. So basically, they readjusted their strength, they smarter defending, and stronger abilities. So first, the heroes can't be lured out and will only attack troops in their territory. They're basically now treated, the heroes are treated as a defense building. They'll have a radius where they will attack their opponents, and they cannot be lured out. And if they go out of the radius that the heroes have, the heroes will retreat back to their altar, and you'll have to go back into the radius to attack them. So you basically have to go to the radius that the heroes are at and attack them and defeat them in the radius. So that is awesome. It helps you a little bit more with your heroes on the defense side. So that will be great help for us, and actually makes them a little more useful and not be lured out and treated as dumb units. You would just get their attention once with a barbarian, and then take them to the corner and have your way with the heroes. Now you actually have to have a little more strategy, and it'll be tougher to take on buildings. And hopefully this helps, because high-level players have complained that attacking is so much. You have to depend so much on attacking and not on defending. As we see, besides from the hack that happened, basically you would only have top players would only have 2 to 5 successful defenses in a season. Now hopefully that changes it up, and they'll get a little more trophies from this new ability that heroes have. All right, the heroes will have a hit point and damage for the Queen and Barbarian Queen have been increased for lower levels. So Supercell answered everybody that's complaining that the lower levels are not getting any love with these updates. And now hopefully this answers our requests for lower levels getting some love with these updates. And they will also decrease the higher levels in order to balance on defenses for stronger abilities. So the higher levels for Archer Queen and Barbarian Queen have been lowered on hit points and damage. So that way it evens it out a little bit. And the heroes' abilities have been improved at each new ability level. So now they're increased on their ability levels, which will balance out the decrease that they take at higher levels. So that way when you use their abilities are now stronger, and more powerful, but without their abilities, they have a decreased hit points and health at higher levels. So hopefully that balances out. That's Supercell way of balancing. The new increased abilities will be balanced, so that is awesome. So the new Barbarian Queen ability, it will now heal itself when you click its Iron Fist ability. You'll be able to see it live as it increases its health. You double the size of Barbarians that are summoned, and the Iron Fist ability does more damage. Basically, the Barbarian King will be treated as a tank, and that's the way Supercell wants it to be used. The new Archer Queen ability will now increase its damage during its cloak ability, and its duration of the cloak has been increased, and it will also gain health the same way the Barbarian King does. And now when its cloak ability is being used, it will now shoot flaming arrows, and they want you to treat the Archer Queen as a damage specialist. So the Barbarian King is a tank, and the Queen is a damage specialist. Another thing that they changed was before the healing spell wouldn't do as much for the heroes because they're so powerful, and the rage spell was not decreased for them. Basically, if you had 4 healing or rage spells, you could basically have 4 or 5 Iron Fist abilities for him. But now they lowered the amount that the rage spell does on your hero since they're so powerful already. And they want to keep the rage spell and the healing spell powerful for your lower damage per second health troops. So that's pretty awesome. If you want to see the new heroes in action, go check out Chief Pat. He has that video for you guys. So there we go. I put all the new updates in one video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. What do you guys think of the new updates that they're coming out for Supercell's Clash of Clans? What do you guys feel about it? Did they do a good job? Did they do a bad job? Leave in the comments below how you guys feel about this. And also, it wasn't supposed to happen, but Godson had a video on his his jump spell video. He released a new troop, and he had to take the video down. Supercell responded saying it was just a prototype. It won't be in the new update, but hopefully we'll be seeing a new troop in a soon-to-be update. That will be awesome, and it was definitely a flying unit. So hopefully that's a new dark troop. We will see, though. All right, you guys, leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you're well informed now with the new update should be out in the next day or so, hopefully tomorrow. If not, maybe later today. It could come out at any time. It just got to be approved by Apple and Google and all that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You'll always be updated on my channel. I got daily content, fun ideas, of videos. If you haven't checked out the boyfriend versus girlfriend challenge, that was a lot of fun. All right, you guys have a great day, and don't forget to stay beautiful.